to Neuro-Mind, a joyful, inclusive podcast that celebrates what happens when curiosity meets passion. Each episode invites a neurodivergent or neurotypical guest to deep dive into their special interest, whether it's Lego, trains, dogs, musical theatre, bingo, or in today's case, the brilliant world of welding. Inspired by Mastermind, but without any of the pressure, spotlights, or performance anxiety. Neuro-Mind is all about pride, passion, and the amazing things our minds can do when we're truly interested. I'm your host, Mark, and today I'm joined by Alli, who's here to tell us everything we ever wanted to know about welding. How are you doing today, Alli?
Very well, thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Before we spark up the torch and get into the magic of making things, we'd like to start with a little warm-up. What's a small achievement that you're proud of this week?
Small achievement, I suppose, very much around this, like the fact that I've actually done my level 1 MIG welding course recently. So that's my.
And that's what we're talking about today.
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations on that achievement. Okay, so now it's time for the focus round. Alli, please can you do us the honour of pressing the red Neuro-Mind sound effect button? Okay, here are your questions. What first got you interested in welding, and what do you enjoy most about it?
I come from sort of Yorkshire, as you can tell. I'm not a born and bred Geordie, and come from the farming community. So there was a lot of kind of like welding and stuff going on the farm, like farm gates and hurdles and things like that. And so that was my first introduction to welding. And then my partner actually works for a company who tests welds. They do all sorts of, he'll kill me if he hears this because I'll get it all wrong probably, like dye pen and MPI where they test, they go in at like offshore, you know, the big welds.
Okay,
welds
so
actually,
big industrial style.
Yeah, stuff that needs to make sure that it's really good.
Okay.
And it's actually when he'd come back and he'd show me pictures of welds that welders thought would pass. And I mean, even I could see, you know, the cracks and the different things that were wrong with it.
Wow.
But it's also the smell.
Oh really? So it's sensory for you.
It's like the heat and the metal and it's very, very bizarre.
Okay, so it's almost like, well, what does it smell like? Is it like fireworks or something?
It's just this. I couldn't really
describe it.
It's just this smell that kind of...
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, well, I wish we had smell-o-vision.
Yeah, that would be like scratch and sniff.
Yeah. What's the first thing you ever welded, and how did it make you feel when you finished it?
Like the first thing I ever welded was as a kid on the farm, and that was just...
Wow.
You know, just
how old are we here?
Oh, gosh, I'd been about 12 or 13.
Wow, so pretty young then.
It's just a metal hurdle. I think, you know, we needed it for a particular, I think we're moving cattle or something. Okay. And I remember my dad was like, well, just go and get that bit done. And
wow, so you was trusted with all the equipment at 13. That's pretty cool.
I won't say trusted, it's probably, you know, it was needs must at the time.
Right, so very practical.
And then obviously that first time when, because you had several assessments through the course, and actually when you do your set and you actually get it right and it looks good, it's all about, if it looks good, it is good. Yeah. You know, and you can tell just by looking at it,
it's solid.
It does, and you kind of, you get that, oh, I've done that. Well chuffed with that bit.
Something really substantial. Yeah. Okay. Some people enjoy the sound. Well, actually, you've answered this question. Some people enjoy the sound. Some people enjoy the focus. What part of welding feels most satisfying to you? You did mention the smell earlier.
The smell, there is something there.
Is there anything else that's sort of satisfying? Seeing the finished thing, you said.
Yeah, seeing that, obviously. But the sparks as well. And
it's almost like a light show as well, isn't it?
And I keep thinking I'm suddenly going to turn into it's like that girl off Flashdance and be able to be a ballet dancer as well and a bit of pole dancing because I can do my welding now. So but there's all avenue, just everything. There's every little bit about it. It's just really kind of. I feel
exciting.
And it's satisfying as well to see something done. And that you've actually achieved that.
Do you prefer working on small, detailed pieces or bigger, heavier projects?
anybody who knows me would be able to answer it. They'll go bigger, heavier.
Yeah.
I'm not a little thingy.
No.
In my mind, I want to make sort of like big metal arbors and
Right.
and gateways and and
Wow.
fancy
So
fancy things
big
like that.
statement pieces.
I'm not a fiddly. That's just not me. No, if I said to anybody, oh yes, I've made this delicate, intricate, they'd be like, yeah, fine. Bull in a china shop springs to mind when everyone, yeah.
Great. Okay. So what's one safety tip or helpful habit you think everyone should know before welding?
Remember, before you strike that arc, make sure your mask is down.
Right.
Because
And striking the arc is when you light the torch,
it's when
is it?
you actually, when the metal touches the metal, and that's where your arc, that sparks your arc, so that begins.
I mean, that's quite scary when you first do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a jumpy thing. You do get used to it.
But then you have to remember the safety first. Always safety first.
And the mask down, because the biggest thing is what they call arc eye. And that's where the arc, and it's like blinds you. And it's like,
blinding lights.
Luckily, touch wood, I haven't had it. I've been very cautious, and I hope I'd never do. But they've explained it's like somebody's has thrown sand in your eye. And for 24 hours, it doesn't matter what you do. You can sit with your eyes open. You can,
That's highly dangerous then. I mean, you could drop the torch and Wow.
And making sure that you're always earthed as well to whatever you.
Right.
Those are probably the two biggest things about safety.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. Your mask down and
Remember
make sure that you've got your earth on.
Always mask down. If you could weld anything at all, no limits, what dream project would you like to create? Well, we know it's going to be a big project.
It's going to be a big one, big and heavy. I'd quite like to be able to something that is going to stand the test of time, and people going for, like family and friends would be going, there she is, there's our Alli, that kind of thing. That would be
so something that will last beyond your own years, I guess. Like legacy piece.
Something that I don't know, maybe a welded Christmas tree that comes out every year and everyone puts lights to it, or something that's kind of.
Or something that's permanently fixed somewhere. That would be cool, wouldn't it?
A model of me.
A model of me, or a model of me.
There you go. I could make a big Lego man.
Yeah, I'm up for that. Yeah. Okay, for someone who's never tried welding before, that's me, how would you describe why it's such an enjoyable and rewarding skill?
I think I've touched on it a bit earlier. It's about the satisfaction of getting it right, of the uniformity of the weld, of getting it where it's meant to be, and it looks. You know straight away when you take and you're looking, and if it looks good, it usually is good. My partner said that a few times. He's shown my welds to some of the companies he's gone into, and some of the young welders, the older welders have gone, that's better than our apprentices and stuff like that. And it is all about.
Okay, that's good feedback.
But I think it's about being passionate as well.
Yeah.
And if you're passionate about something that you do, you always put that little extra effort in, and it is when you think you've done a really good job, and actually the weld's doing this rather than that. You think. It is really.
And when you finish something, it's so substantial and solid, isn't it? I mean, it's like it feels permanent, doesn't it? I guess that's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Now it's time for the deep dive. Alli, please press the yellow welding themed sound effect button. Do you recognise that sound?
I do, yes, very much so.
That was a nice welding sound for those of you who've not heard it before. This is a chance to go beyond the questions and explore why welding means so much to you. Alli, has welding helped you through tough or stressful times? And if so, how?
Again, because it's very new, I can see that it will.
Yes.
I can see that it's going to be, in my mind, I have my little workshop set up, and when the stresses of the day, or partners, or children, or grandchildren, and I'm like, you want to do that whole I can, in my head, that is going to be my escape place. That's going to be, I can shut everybody off. It's me alone doing something that I have to focus on, so everything else is kind of like pushed to the background, just to give myself a chance to breathe. And that is my aim, to have my little safe go-to space in my welding workshop.
It sounds brilliant. Okay, what do you wish more people understood about welding as an art, a craft, or a trade?
Just that if you look around you, and everywhere there'll be some kind of welding is involved in something.
Yeah.
And it is actually really, it's quite an important.
Yeah, I think that we take things for granted, I guess,
very much
don't we?
so,
And
yeah.
actually, that so much stuff is already ready-made for us that we never think about how it's done.
On the bigger scale, like I was saying, my partner works, so did a lot of the offshore. I mean, these are young lads who are kind of welding pipes that's going to be carrying, gas and all sorts of, and it has.
So it has to be done right.
It has to be done right. And it's important.
Yeah.
And I think a little
it's
bit
infrastructure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think a little bit of me is a bit scared that we're going to get to the point where we don't have the qualified welders. People aren't interested in that. It's like plumbers, electricians, joiners.
Yeah.
We need
those
the
practical
basics.
things need to be done.
And again, I think if going back, if I may mention the pandemic.
Yeah.
It was those basic skills,
that people relied on.
Basic down to earth that kept the country going.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
Yeah.
In a crisis, you really get to see what's important, don't you?
Yeah,
and I guess having these sort of practical skills, perhaps we're forgetting how important they are.
Definitely.
Okay, so time for the Neuro Quickfire. Ali, please can you hit the purple sound effect button to get us started?
Wow.
That might not be an accurate welding sound, but I thought it was like, sort of welding on a cartoon.
Similar to the sound of the... it's gone wrong.
This is a lightning round of choices. However, if you can't decide, please feel free to say skip. Okay. Shiny new tools or reliable old favourites?
Reliable old favourites.
Yes, I totally agree with that. Working indoors or working outdoors?
Working outdoors.
Oh, good. You like the fresh air?
I do, yeah.
Welding helmet up or welding helmet down?
Always down if you're welding.
Yeah, that's a safety tip.
Yeah.
Okay, organised toolbox or creative chaos?
Now, that would have to be an organised toolbox.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. You like it? Everything has its place?
Yes.
Yeah.
As much as
And you want to be able to find stuff, right?
I am the most chaotic person going, but if I go for something, I like to know it's where it is.
Yeah. Okay, Ali, please press the pink welding themed sound effect button to wrap things up. That really went somewhere, didn't it? That one.
It did. No, that was brilliant.
Thank you so much, Ali.
Thank you.
You've officially earned the title of Neuro-Mind Welding Wizard.
Thank you very much.
Before we finish, can you spin our Wheel of Fortune to see what prize you're taking home? Oh, lucky loot.
Oh, a lucky loot.
You win these delicious welding energy bars.
Oh, look at that.
And this is something I welded earlier, a beautiful tiara.
Oh, look, that is just so amazing. Yeah, everyone was so... Yes.
Brilliant. I worked really hard on that.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I can tell. So much passion has gone into it, hasn't it, Mark? Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you so much for being on Neuro-Mind. It's been a total joy having you on the show.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And to everyone listening, remember, your special interest isn't weird, it's wonderful, and the world is brighter when we get to hear about it. Got a topic you could talk about for hours? We'd love to have you on the show. Come and be a guest on Neuro-Mind, the podcast that celebrates everything you love, no matter how niche, nerdy, or neuro-wonderful. Tell us what lights up your mind. Comment below or message Neuroversal Studios. We'd love to hear from you. Bye.
Bye.